All right, we are back at it again. Probably beating the Horde tonight. Because if I recall correctly, Vesh is the final area. And it shouldn't matter how much money we have at the end, but obviously we're still going to do some econ rounds if we can afford it. I forget what the trident does, if it's like actually useful compared to the mace. We could buy all of these and still have a shitload of money, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna stick with our current plan. Hey Lily, thanks for being first, as per usual. Like them trees. There goes Santa Claus. I almost fell asleep in my stream last night, really? The flute is that effective at being a sleep aid, huh? Oh, the flute woke you up. Yeah, that shit is so bad. What were they thinking? Alright. So, I'm making a pretty big ass mistake here, I think.
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
So, I think those 3 knights are gonna be, like, good enough. Ten Hordlings approach. Here we go. It's time. Are they seriously eating? What the fuck? What do I even hire you guys for? They ate 3 fucking cows? This shit's not even worth it now. Oy vey, governor. Fucking assholes. What the fuck? Absolutely pathetic. Alright, I'm gonna do something silly.
None shall pass.
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 For real, for real. Unbelievable that that guy can just watch the Hordelings walk right past. Alright, well that was pretty good. Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam.
None shall pass. None shall pass.
Should we do it?
None shall pass.
I'm worried this isn't gonna work out. Only 6? Oh shit. The water. Rana Gulper. Oh fuck. Beat that ass. Oh my god, it's a fucking wizard. We got 2 big boys. These are probably both abominable snowmen. Okay. Fuck it. It's worth it to spend $100 to ensure the safety of our cows. Moo indeed. Lily, I'm having a crisis of character. It's kind of mind-boggling to me that Apple is like the affordable, like the affordable choice on a lot of tech shit right now. Like, that ain't right. Obviously, You can still buy a used ThinkPad. And that's a good choice. Seriously, like, what the fuck? Well, it feels like you blinked and now suddenly everyone has a Mac, not because of status, but because it's the affordable choice. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna lock people in with those, Neos as well. I gotta turn a fan on. Alright. Your favorite sounds game? What up, Caro? Really? Do you like this sound effect too? I hope not. What the fuck? Why is this asshole running away from me? Fudge you, guy. This is bad. Okay, at least he didn't, Alright, at least he didn't do that much damage. Thank God. I don't know why the other one was running away from me, though. That was annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Mac OS is still stupid, but I don't know. That's an unfair statement for me to make. For a normal person, Mac OS is quite nice. But like, doing anything on a Mac is like, okay, you have to abide by whatever the rules are. But on Linux, it's like, nah, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, how I want to do it, why I want to do it. I like to keep tabs on Ubuntu. Sounds like 26.04 might actually be really good for once. But we'll see if that is or is not true. So I was watching the latest Linus Tech Tips, like let's convert to Linux thing, and their picks drive me insane. I don't understand why they're so against just install Ubuntu. Just install Ubuntu. Like, what the fuck? Why are we trying to be hipsters? You know? crucial that we survive this harsh winter. Oh, fuck! What the fuck? How'd that even happen? Linux is too hard. No, I don't want to use distros designed for people that think Linux is too hard. It's just like... I truly think you're like not allowed to... I know this is gonna sound like elitist or whatever, but like, it's like anti-elitist actually. But like, you're not allowed to use a meme distro until you try Ubuntu. I mean, I'm sure that they've all tried Ubuntu. I'm sure that they've all tried Ubuntu. Shit. Whatever, just kill him. Are you fucking with me, bro? There we go. That was bad. Like, obviously they've all used Ubuntu in some capacity. But I doubt they've daily drived it, just based on what I've seen. Like, they're always like, I'm gonna try, like, I don't know why Linus... At this point, I think he's just doing it for the meme, right? But he's like, I'm gonna install Pop OS. Why? Just fucking install Ubuntu. Pop OS greater than Ubuntu, not gonna lie. Taxes will swell like a jugger's belly. Next year's belly is 200 grams. I don't see how Pop OS can be better. I know people like praised it for so long, right? But there's really no difference, and the shit that they add is just like an extra chance that you're gonna break your system. That's the funniest thing about like every derivative, is it's just like, and to be fair, Ubuntu is a derivative, but it's, you know, it's a lot more of its own thing than Ubuntu derivatives are their own thing. Pop OS doesn't use snaps. Yeah, but your average person doesn't even know what the fuck that means or cares. You know? Like, they're not even installing anything through apt. They're installing shit through whatever, you know, software server center thingy there is on Ubuntu nowadays. But, is it even possible to look more new-like? But yeah, I mean, Linux Mint doesn't use snaps either, right? Linux Mint is a better choice than Pop OS. But also, I would never use Linux Mint for myself. I would use Ubuntu for myself in specific circumstances. No! No, they're eating my... They're eating them. Oh, fuck. They're eating them. And next they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. Alright, depending on if they ate. Bruh. It's over. It's so over. Fucking load that save.
None shall pass.
None shall pass. None shall pass. Prefer Pop OS as well. From a moral perspectives, you don't really have much respect for Canonical, while System 76 actually does some cool stuff. So maybe you should have a say in this. Shouldn't have a say. I mean, you can, of course, you can have a say in it. I've been using Omarchi recently, and the person who made that is extremely questionable to you. I don't know. I know people always say, like, free software is inherently political or whatever, but I get really annoyed when people use their software as, like, a platform for shit that, like, is not related to it at all. It's just like, I don't know. It's just even when I agree with it, I'm like, this shit is fucking cringe. It's like when people go to their favorite Twitch streamer and are like, Twitch streamer, repeat my politics back to me. What? You're not gonna do that. It's so over. Thank God I saved that cow. But this other guy's eating all my fucking cows, isn't he? Oh my god. Alright, we lost one cow. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't agree with your exact political opinions. This is crazy. I mean, the funniest example that I ever saw of this, and I don't want to go too deep into the topic because it doesn't fucking matter and is cringe, but someone made a Game Boy like webcam filter. You know, pretty much, you know, what I'm doing, but you know, I'm doing it with MGBA, but like their filter would like Game Boy camera-ify the thing. Wow, you don't believe in X? Unsubscribed indeed, Zard. But it would, you know, it would do it its own way. It's not Kappa. That's pretty funny. Thanks for the 14 months, Zard. But anyways, this person attached a license to this like Game Boy camera-ify thing, and the license like didn't say hardly anything. Like it wasn't like GPL or MIT or whatever, you know, all the usual licenses. And it was very short, and what it said was, if you are a Nazi, you're not allowed to use this software. I was like, what a weird stipulation. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? It just caught me so off guard. I was like, is this that'll get him? Yeah, for real. I'm like, one, what did you like? It's just it's so irrelevant. Like, do you think that that's like even if you I it's just like what you like that you think that they're gonna like a neo-Nazi group is gonna use a Game Boy camera webcam filter to like promote their ideology? Like what? That's just so weird to even like have that pop up into your head. It's also really performative, yeah, for sure. For show, for show. All right, cow gang. You know, I just realized is that alright, whatever. Don't let this distract you from the fact that the Horde is coming. No, it's just so funny, like I know I mentioned that exact thing before, but it's just like when I read that, I was just like, are you serious?
None shall pass. None shall pass.
Like, why would you think that that would even be relevant? It's just so funny.
None shall pass. None shall pass.
Oh, you're not a test. Well, I'm glad you're not a test. Yeah, I ban that word just because I get tired of people overusing it. Should I put
None shall
a knight here? Let's do it. Fuck it. Strong word used too casually, yeah. Is this a fucking joke? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I paying you for, you stupid ass knight? Their range is crazy bad. Gotta remember to take care of that Horde read. Oh shit, no, I don't want that. Jeez, that was crazy. Okay, I just remembered right then and there. I remembered what the trident does. The trident lets me shoot down a meteor, which is pretty cool. Public service announcement.
Hi, I'm Priscilla, and I'm speaking for the Adopt a Hordling Agency. The agency helps in bringing happiness to human families by allowing them to adopt a Hordling. These wonderful, well-mannered, and well-behaved creatures would make a warm addition to any household and provide mounds of entertainment.
Bum 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 ba bum ba ba bum. Alright. Now we get rid of all the cows and all the knights. Uh-oh. There's one more cow here that I didn't see. Yeah, Lily, so... Oh, Marchie. What do you think about Hyperland? In my little software crisis of faith that I've been going through. You know, you always think, like, is the grass greener on the other side? Like, I was thinking, like, if I were to reinstall Linux on my machine today, that's you in the corner. Oh, the Cheats McSqueaks? But if I were to reinstall Linux today, would I change anything? And I was thinking, like, would it be cool to try... Would it be cool to try NixOS? But guess what? That's you in the spotlight? In the what? But anyways, so I googled NixOS versus Arch Linux just because I was bored earlier. And then I read some guy's blog post and I was like, good, this guy did it, so I don't have to. And it was pretty fucking funny because he was like, he's like, what's something shitty that most people say about Arch, but actually isn't true about Arch, but apparently for this guy was true about NixOS, which was that he was like, NixOS breaks all the time, which really made me laugh that this guy had that experience. Because people always say that about Arch, and he's like, Arch hasn't broken for me in 5 years. And I was like, based and true. Holy shit. Where'd he go? What the fuck? What really sucks about this is I can't see the, Yeah, you pretty much have to spend $100 to kill those guys reasonably. Bum bum ba bum ba da ba da bum 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 ba da boom ba da boom ba doom. What do y'all think? Should I plant some more trees? Yes. Hey Zard, how pissed off would you be if I don't play Mansion of Hidden Souls this week? Because I was thinking about doing it. Was I planning to? I was like 50-50 on it. But I think that I want to play Gundam F91 tomorrow. But I do gotta be chunking out the viewer picks, you know what I'm saying? Something else I gotta be mindful of is that I will not be streaming for a week coming up. So I don't want to start... I don't want to be in the middle of something like Mansion of Hidden Souls. That's why I'm thinking Mansion of Hidden Souls is gonna have to come in the next 1 to 3 weeks. Although I'm curious how many streams that might be. When's the hiatus? End of April. 11 Hordlings approach. The lone Chauncey readies his most powerful weapon, known only as the most annoying. That's a whole month still. Yeah, I know, but it comes fast. Life comes at you fast. Life comes at you fast. The Hordlings come at you fast. Dude, are you out of your fucking mind with this shit? Look at these motherfuckers. Damn, that was crazy, wasn't it? That was crazy. That was crazy. You know what else is crazy? Final Fantasy IV is coming up. Best not to breathe the fuck air. Motherfuck airs. Do you know where that's coming, where that's from? Why I say that sometimes? It's like the funniest shit ever. Hello, Sir Chauncey. Your tax contribution for this year is 200 crowns. Taxes are reduced, but administrative costs soar. The difference, 250 crowns. You don't believe so? It's Esteban Winsmore. There was this guy, Charlie Winsmore, who would troll people on Second Life. He's moved away from doing that for a variety of reasons. One, it's kind of, you know, it ran its course. But his character, Esteban Winsmore, is like a short dude with like elf ears. And he talks like this. And it's pretty funny because he'll get into arguments with people. They're like, get out of our house. And he'll be like, but it is my house. They're like, no, it's not. And he's like, just the way he like calmly talks about it and how people get more and more fucking mad. But one of the things that he would say is, Motherfuck air. I'll post some of it in the Discord. You like a non-aggressive troll? Dude, it's like pretty funny. He had another character named Chargle's Firecaster. And he was in like some like weird ass like, you know, what how would I even describe it? It's like a fantasy world, and you know, like a fantasy world with like a bunch of like fairies and butterflies and all this other bullshit. And the other guy looked like a dragon. And the other guy is being like super serious. And they're like sitting on mushrooms and shit. And eventually the dragon guy's like, I don't give a damn what you do. I can't judge on that basis or something. He's like, you are judged based on the impact you have in this world. This guy's being serious. And then Chargle's Firecaster is like, what the? He said a bunch of random shit to him, and he's like, you don't know what you're talking about if you think that's a problem or something like that. He's like, sooner or later your foot, or he's like, sooner or later my foot's gonna go so far up your ass it's gonna come out your mouth or something like that. And then the dragon guy is like, Fus Ro Da. It's so stupid. Then I think he kicked him from the server. Or whatever they're called, brims. Second Life is crazy. Second Life is crazy. All right. Average Skyrim fan interaction. They really say it don't be like it is, but it do. Did you hear that fucking... What is that noise? It's like a lion. You hear that shit? Alright, so here's what sucks about the current situation. I don't think I need to be doing the whole cows thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't... It's like risky as fuck to be doing this. Because I have to do it twice. And that's unfortunate.
None shall pass. None shall pass.
I have to do 2 Cal situations.
None shall pass. None shall pass.
Let's see when I be doing this.
None shall pass.
It's like, then I gotta...
None shall pass.
It's just dangerous. It's just dangerous. Oh yeah, another thing that I took from Charlie Winsmore is the "No way, I can't believe this." He's on some server that's like Sonic the Hedgehog themed, and somebody's like role playing as Dr. Robotnik. and a brony like traps him in like some kind of a magic bubble ball or something. It's no way, I can't believe this. Holy shit. I just flashbanged myself. Oh, thank God, dude. I was about to rage. I was about to be so fucking pissed if these bastards ate my cows. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the tragedy? But yeah, there's so much funny shit from those Charlie Winsmore videos. Like, he's hanging out in some brony server, and some guy's talking about, like hacking some girl's PSP or whatever. And he's like, you hack girl's PSP on first date? You hack PSP, girl's PSP on first date? Alright, gang. I think we let it rip. It's spelled promiscuous without P and S, indeed. You fuck. Get back here, you fuck. Oh my god, he just blew up my fucking cow, you fucking asshole. Oh my god, it's so fucking over, dude. Ow! What is he? Come on! We're gonna spin out. We're gonna spin out before I can get to this guy. No, we made it just in time. There's another video. There's so many of these. Every video is a classic by Charlie Winsmore. But there's another one where he's in some guy's like bed, and they have like a sex animation tied to the bed, but it's just him like air humping in the bed. And he's like, "Get out the bed, my friend." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then things in the conversation progress, and he's like, "It just sounds a little irrational," is all I'm saying. The guy's like, "Oh, I'm all about irrational. I'm a vampire." I'm all about irrational. I'm a vampire.
Hello, you have reached King Winthrop, and I'm not in the castle right now. I'm busy personally leading 9 contingents of my finest Horde slayers to eliminate some Hordelings for you. Please leave me a message at the royal beep.
Beep. What is it about Second Life that attracts these sorts of people? I mean, think about it. Think about it. I don't know. I like Second Life is for deviants of all kinds. That's just the way it is. I still can't believe for a business class in college I had to install Second Life and then write about my experiences with it and whether or not I felt that it was a valid tool for like e-commerce or whatever. And I said no. But the reason why I said no is that, you know, I created an account, I logged in, I'm like, I already know this is gonna be fucked up. And I'm in like the tutorial island or whatever zone I don't know where the fuck I was. Anyways, basically immediately what happens is that somebody like puts my character into a cage and then fills my inventory with virtual dildos. And I wrote about that in my paper. I was like, for this reason, I cannot recommend Second Life as a valid platform through which to do business. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. What up, Jixer? 5 Hordelings approach, that's it. They're probably all gonna be big beefy bad boys. Fuck. Fuck! Oh, good. Son of a bitch, dude. It's very unfortunate that these assholes run away. Son of a bitch. So, well, obviously what I was trying to do there was blow that guy up with the meteor, but that shit did not happen. The optimal market does not include non-consensual dildo placements. Dildo placements, Jeff, I think. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jeff, if that is his real name. Wouldn't that be fucking weird? Of all the names... That reminds me of the League of Legends player, Reginald. Right, like Reginald is not his real name. Oh, there was also a StarCraft 2 player that went by the name Clyde. That's also really funny. Clyde's a pretty badass name, though. Clyde! That's how Artosis and Tasteless used to say his name. They just yell his name, Clyde! Clyde! Like a Pac-Man ghost. Indeed. Or the infamous brother of a deceased internet comics enthusiast? What? Do I not know the reference? Guessing not. Apparently not. You know, I could totally dig out these lakes during the spring. Where the fuck are they? Oh, oi fucking vey, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's so over, you guys. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. We totally got him. Tax time. We're considering a flat tax. We'll smash you if you don't come up with 300 crowns. Flat tax. Should we go for it? Game over. If you can't pay the taxes, you game over. Just like in real life.
None
Shall
shall pass.
pass.
None shall pass. None shall pass. None
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna say fudge it for
none shall pass.
like doing these econ rounds anymore. Because I think we only have 3 years left, I think.
None shall pass.
And you don't, it's not like I get anything for having like a shitload of money. Oh, Mr. Hordlings. Where are you? So help me fucking God, dude. Oy vey, governor. Oh my God, they're going after all my cows. I hope they're going after my villagers and not my cows. Oh nice, this guy's actually putting in work. So help me fucking God. Jeff playing one of his favorite games. It really do be like that, doesn't it?
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
It's just like, you know, they should be close enough. Oh, this must be the one cow that died. Wait, why am I even bothering with this shit? Oh my God, 18 Hordlings? Say it ain't so. Shit, I didn't even extend the water out like I was thinking about doing. Oh Lord, they coming. Yeah, like a strategy. Shit, I melted my own. Oh my God. Fuck. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I did it. Ooh, look at that. No cows dead. That's pretty good.
King Winthrop is planning on touring the kingdom this year, Chauncey. And to avoid traffic jams, he's banned all forms of transportation. Even I was surprised that he took my suggestion so quickly. Immigration will suffer, to be sure, but better yet, you will suffer.
Oh yeah, I went to the dentist today, and it was pretty funny. Because I guess my previous dentist left that office, so I had a new person, and you know, this is just like a yearly checkup thing. But this new dentist was like, I felt like she was being pretty rude. I guess, like, she's being extremely blunt about like aspects of my teeth, but then when it was done, she was like, your teeth look pretty good. But everything leading up to that was like, yeah, this is rough, this is blah 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 blah, this blah, 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 blah. But I had no cavities, and some that were close were no longer close. But it's just kind of funny to me how blunt she was being. I want the hard truth or sweet lies. No, I just was like, you know, what if I had like really bad cavities or something? She'd be like, holy fuck. Could you imagine if a dentist just says, it's so over? A dentist or a doctor just says, it's so over. He's debating me so fucking hard. Oh, you fucker. Okay, I need to reapply my boots of boogie. And then I gotta get close up on him and shoot. Who is this fucking guy? Oh my god. Dude, it do be like that for some people. Your teeth are so important for your overall health. Man, I was super surprised when they took my blood pressure, though. They said my blood pressure was 107 over 72. I was like, what the fuck am I, Superman? Like, that's an insane blood pressure reading. That machine had to have been inaccurate. I've been fucking chugging beers all vacation. Them kablooey cookies are magical. Yeah, you know what? I've seen it all, you know. I've seen it all. So like, there's no stress anymore in my life. How could I be stressed when I have kablooey by my side? Before we run out of time, I need to check for horde holes or horde weed. Dude, I'm built kablooey tough. Holy shit! Oh fuck! Oh my god, did you see how many of the snow hordlings there were? That was insane, bro. Now, the unfortunate part is I don't know where the other ones are. There we go. Got one spotted. But my boots of boogie ran out. Fuck me. How far away they are. I'm gonna try to fucking bomb this guy. Got him. Oh, it's just this guy? I think I accidentally killed my own villager there, but whatever. It's a small price to pay for a horde-free world. Tax time. Congratulations on your income. Sadly, your tax bracket requires 350 crowns. Alright, here's the dealio. We're gonna make a save on 3 because I'm gonna try a different strategy. We're gonna try a different strategy. Well, maybe it's not so different. Because I just realized it's only during the summer when we can dig out the water. Oh shit, you know what? I shouldn't do the cow thing. If I'm gonna do the water trick, I shouldn't do the cow thing at all because that's gonna delay me from being able to do the water trick. Too bad this one, as far as I know, doesn't have a bonus item. Too bad. Oh yeah, another really annoying thing about Mac OS. For some reason, if you try to throw Emacs temp files into the temp dir on Mac OS, for some reason, it causes maggot to fail when you make a commit message. And I don't have any idea why. Like, it complains that a file that's not even in the Git repo. It really doesn't make sense to me, if I'm being perfectly honest. But it complains that the file is like accessible to anybody on the system. It's like unsafe. But But that shit doesn't make any sense. So anyways, what's my solution to this? I just changed the Emacs tempter to not be the system tempter and instead be just be a random temp directory somewhere else. And then it works. Alright. Oh, what the fudge, bro? Okay, so you can't even do my strategy. Fudge me. Can't even do my strategy. Whatever. Let's just fucking cheese this shit out.
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
Let's just cheese this shit.
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
Basically, my idea is, as you can see, is just put a knight at every single house. And then I think we can just, like, ride this to victory. Because we have so much money. And I'll just pluck some trees every so often. Damn, what are we gonna do after I beat this game? What are we gonna do tonight after I beat this game? So I think we only have 6 more seasons after this one. "24 Hordlings? What the fuck? That's crazy town." I should play the silly game? Which one is that? What the? Look at how many piranha gulpers there are. It's outrageous. Shit, I got stuck. What am I even paying these knights for? What the hell was that? Oh, the knight got eaten. I've never heard that sound effect. Did you all hear that? That was so weird, wasn't it?
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
Let's just advance the plot a 11 Hordlings approach. Sir Chauncey, flute in hand, readies himself for the great battle ahead. Holy shit. Bro, what am I paying you guys for? Hit him! What the fuck? That was pretty funny. What am I paying you guys for? Silly bastards. Oh damn, I can't put any more knights down. That's shocking. Alright, well I gotta move. I gotta move my knight perimeter outwards. Alright, I think this is fine. Here they come. Holy shit. Like, if you don't have this mace, it's over. It's so over. If you don't have the mace, it's over. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Got him. Oh shit, oh shit. Look at that, 600 smackums that I'm paying. So, I'm losing big money, but I'm pretty sure that it's only 7 years that we have to let this go on for. I have no good reason for increasing taxes. Nevertheless, 400 crowns. Nevertheless. We're going to keep our year 4 save as a safety. Oh my god. I gotta extend out my perimeter.
None shall pass.
Or do I? It's probably fine. Alright, I gotta take a weird whiz and grab a beer. Been drinking Monster Energy coffee. Could you imagine if I sold out? That'd be so awesome to be sponsored by a beer. That would be so awesome to have a beer that Monster Energy have. That'd be so awesome to have a beer, like a beer sponsorship, and then they make a beer specifically for me called the Wicked Wizard. Richard Entertainment, what's up, dude? So I left to grab a beer right when you came in. But yeah, we're not so different, you and I, which is pretty funny. Which is pretty funny. But yeah, I emulate the Game Boy Camera ROM for my thing. Kind of wild. But yeah, you have a very similar why am I fucking sometimes these headphones don't kick in the noise canceling. They're still not doing it. There it goes. But yeah, I'm not dedicated to sport. Dude, what was that bug that you were getting? The Fekazex. The Buffalo Fekazex. I hope that becomes a meme. for your channel, because that's just too funny. Like, it's really unfortunate that you can't beat that game because of a stupid bug, but I feel like that's part of the charm with some of these old games. Especially some of these old games that, like, no one has documented. You know? Brutal Glitch, you're making an emote for it as we speak. Very cool. Keep running into that. You're basically the only one replaying some of these old hockey games. Well, I'll be right there with you at some point. My plans are the 3D Odyssey, as we can see. The 3D Odyssey I'm making as a it's like a secondary thing, but just playing all the 3DO, well, beating all the 3DO games in release order. But my main thing is the SNES Quest Jeffertainment system, and then I have viewer picks as well. That can be other systems, so. But also, sorry about this very annoying flute, but it's super overpowered, and it makes the Horde, like, run to you instead of eating other stuff. But, yeah, so, you know, to me, it's very exciting to watch your stream because you're very passionate about these old sports games, and I feel like it's very unfair, and I've been there myself, but it's very unfair to just write these sports games off as being shitty, you know? Like, and not to throw shade on anybody else, because, you know, other people that are doing their console challenges is that, you know, they can do it however they want, but a lot of people, they'll either like change the settings so that like the game is as short as possible, or they'll only play one game of whatever it is, or they'll just completely omit the sports games. But I feel like you're missing out on a whole subculture of gaming when you do that. So, like, right now, my sports game is Nolan Ryan's Baseball, which is basically a Famista. Jeffertainment versus Richardtainment. But it's basically a Famista clone. In Japan, it was called Super Stadium. And, you know, so for these baseball games, the baseball games are tough because I'm saying when I play a baseball game or any sports game, like, I want to play the full season mode, right? But baseball is like 160 games. This Nolan Ryan's Baseball is 130 games. But that makes it more exciting because, like, there's like a build-up and, you know, there's ups and downs, the ebb and flow. Retro baseball games are long as heck. Yeah. Now, I did do a little bit of cheating, and I wrote all these stats down on my notepad, which obviously you're not going to be able to see. But trust me, I kind of viewed it as like scouting, right? So like I looked at like all the stats of all the players, and I'm like, all right, this guy would be good for center field. This guy would be good on third base. And it's like, okay, after like experimenting over the course of 5 hours, I was like, it is impossible for the shortstop to throw to first base and actually get somebody out with a throw speed of anything under 8. So I'm like, okay, like if we could get this shortstop to have a throw speed of 9, that would be amazing. Okay, who has a throw speed of 9? Well, the only people that have a throw speed of 9 are Nolan Ryan, who is the pitcher for the T team because he was on the Texas Rangers. And I was like, well, I'm not touching the Texas Rangers because I would prefer to face him in the finals. So then the only other choice is Gene on the W team. He has a 9 throw, but he's a pitcher, and I want him to be my pitcher. So then I found Rick on the P team, and he's the third baseman for the P team, but I draft him, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We basically cheated and just like took all the best players because the game is kind of fucked up. And I don't feel too bad about that. Love that I approached this by nerding out about it. Yeah, and like when I was playing Super Bases Loaded, you know, I discovered that Super Bases Loaded. First, I picked the team the Hawaii Islanders because that sounds funny as fuck in Super Bases Loaded. And the whole point of Super Bases Loaded is to play a perfect game. So it doesn't really have a season mode. It's very unique in that aspect that you're supposed to play a perfect game. That's how you win and get the credits. And the credits were very cool. But I picked the Hawaii Islanders, and then I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. These colors are the colors of Japanese baseball teams, and the Hawaii Islanders are the Seibu Lions. And the Seibu Lions are like, they were known in the 80s and early 90s as the invincible Seibu Lions because they won the Japan series like 8 out of 10 times over a 10-year period, obviously. No, I didn't pick the Yankees of Japan. The Yankees of Japan is the Yomiuri Giants. So I'm glad about that because fuck the Yankees. But see, that's the thing is like I never gave a shit about sports, but then like I was watching old Seibu Lions games. Like I watched the Japan series of that year between the Seibu Lions and the Hiroshima Toyo Carp. You know, so I'm getting into it. If you're curious about my NHL team, I gotta pick the New Jersey Devils, because I grew up in Jersey. Although technically I grew up in South Jersey, so I should probably pick the Flyers if I was gonna pick based on, you know, regional whatever. But the New Jersey Devils sounds cool as fuck. So. You think the thing is less that retro sports games are necessarily bad, but the Venn diagram of people that like sports and video games is tiny. It's a big turnoff for a lot of people on Twitch. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. But that's the thing, is that you know, you make your own fun out of it. But anyways, sorry you have to listen to the most annoying sound in the world. But as you can see, it makes the Horde run to me. So it's a necessary evil of this game. Suffering. Yeah, I'm just keeping you awake, Lily. Just keeping you awake. What do I pay these guys for? There we go. But yeah, for football, we're definitely the Eagles. For baseball, for American baseball, I'm undecided. Nolan Ryan's baseball doesn't have real teams, which is so fucking annoying because they changed the colors. So in Japan, it's called Super Stadium, and they actually like they're basically the teams. They don't have a license, but they're the teams. So like the L team is the Seibu Lions. It's so obvious. But when they localized it, they just changed all the colors, and like none of the colors make any fucking sense. And so anyway, so I picked the N team. So I drafted the Super Nintendo team, is what I'm calling it. The idea of having a Japanese baseball team but not an MLB team is so funny to you. Yeah, I'm just like I'm soul searching. I'm soul searching when it comes to when it comes to the MLB, because I just don't know who to pick. I don't want to pick the Phillies. Like, picking a Philadelphia team is already psychotic. And, you know, if I'm gonna be psychotic, you gotta go full hog on that and just pick the Eagles, right? So I'm not picking the Flyers, I'm not picking the Phillies. No thanks. But the Eagles, I gotta go with the Eagles. Yeah, what other fucking sports are there? Oh yeah. Basketball, I'm picking the Orlando Magic because I live in Florida now. And I don't know. When I was a kid, I thought the Magic were cool. So really MLB is like the last frontier for me. I don't know who to pick. But I've watched a ton of videos of like different like baseball fandoms, you know, like what sets them apart, blah blah blah. And one that I found really funny is this guy said that the Colorado Rockies are the best baseball team to cheer for if you don't give a fuck about baseball. You have some funny Eagle stories from their last Super Bowl. You were filming a documentary with Saquon Barkley for 5 years and spent a lot of time in Philly his first season there. Oh, cool. Yeah, Phillies fans go silly mode. They just do. Rockies are the most harmless team to root for. Yeah, like I think it's funny that you know, the Mets are kind of a joke team, although maybe that's becoming less true. But yeah, I watched like a little documentary about Nolan Ryan, and I was like, holy fuck, this guy is the real deal. And same thing with Ryan Sandberg, because he's on the cover of Jesus Christ, dude. He's on the cover of Super Bases Loaded. He's not even in the game, which is funny. The manual assures you, though, that Ryan Sandberg plays video games. It assures you. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, he started in the 60s. You know, he won the World Series with the Mets in like 69, I think. 68 or 69. And then he didn't retire until 1993. And I'm like, what? And he pitched a no-hitter. He was 44 years old. Like that dude is the real deal. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh shit! I wonder if I don't have to pay a fee because that guy died. I don't. That's really funny. But yeah, so to me it's really exciting to
None shall pass
to be engaged with these sports games, take them seriously, and, you know, make my own fun out of it. Alright, I'm pretty sure we only have to go through 2 more seasons. This one in winter. And then we're done! Yeah, growing up as a kid, I never really gave a shit about sports. The closest I got to that was like I thought Shaq was cool when I was a kid. So oh, what happened here? That's interesting. I have a guy guarding nothing. I have a couple of guys guarding nothing actually. So that's why I like the magic. Shaq from Hit Game, Shaq Fu. Yeah, exactly. Look at this guy. Kill him. Nice. We've done it. By God, we've done it. It's funny, I think my
None shall pass. None shall pass.
my village has been
None shall pass.
ransacked. Famous video game character, rapper, actor, television personality, Shaq. Yeah, he's done it all.
None shall pass.
He's done it all. Look at this, 6666. Positively devilish of this game.
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
None shall pass.
None shall pass. None
I really do not think that it matters what I do at this point. Frozen Wastes of Vesh, Winter, Year 7. Alright, this might be the last time that we have to listen to this. Chase him down, chase him down. Thank gosh. The saying ain't as bad as it is, but it's weird. Nom-noms. Is it? What does it say? I've beaten this game before. Oh yeah. I've mentioned that. That is very true. That is very true about the save file. All right, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure we're done here. Yeah, I have the ODE though, so I can back up the save to the SD card. All right, we beat it. Foul Brat, another undeserved medal awaits here at the castle. Return to the castle. I'm pretty sure this is it.
His Royal Highness King Winthrop the Good.
Winthrop the Good.
There you are. Payday! Come and get it on a balloon reunion. Oh, nice seeing you again. High Chancellor Cronus Maylor.
He's late.
He'll be here. Announcing the arrival of Sir Chauncey of Veshmaster, the Shimto Plains, Protector of the Tree Realms of Alberga, Emancipator of the Fetid Swamps of Buzal, and Supreme Pasha of the Karnyar Desert.
Based.
I have returned, Your Highness. The frozen wastes of Vesh have been civilized, though they remain a mite chilly. In addition, I believe at last I have vanquished the Horde from our entire kingdom.
You have done exceedingly well, Sir Chauncey. We are truly in your debt. You have returned my kingdom to me, rescued it from the elements, and delivered it from the evil Horde. Since I have no son of my own, I believe it is time to name you the heir to my throne.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Enough of this lunacy. Throw away the crown on this pudding-headed fool.
Pudding-headed fool.
The crown is rightfully mine to rule the kingdom. Me, Chancellor. Me, Cronus. Me, King.
You serious nutcase.
You may have defeated my hordling minions, but now you must face me! Behold, the Horde King!
King. Yeah, no, this game is very good. Unironically. It's one of the best games on the system that I've played so far. Oh! But yeah, that's a good point, Zard. Look at those eyes. Looks like something straight out of Exterminator City. The king's so happy.
Again, my boy. You truly deserve to be my heir. from this day forward, Sir Chauncey, you are my adopted son and heir to the throne.
Fuck yeah.
And they all lived happily ever
Happily the ever end
The
after.
Horde was never ever seen again. Wait, what? Oh my! Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Alright, y'all know what that means. 5 games beat means 5 kablooey cookies I can eat. So, John Horde unhoarded the Horde and all hoarded happily Horde ever aft Horde. Even 3DO cookies are kablooey cookies. You know what would be funny as fuck? To make a port of kablooey to the 3DO. Look at these guys. Ken! It's like they forgot to put his name in. Congratulations! 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 Why is he evil? Dude, maybe he's the Hordeling. Dude. That farting noise just reminded me of some of the amazing music that we've heard in another 3DO classic. What the fuck is that game called? Why can't I remember? Killing Time. Thank you, Zard. For some reason, my brain was saying Haunting Grounds, and I was like, it's definitely not Haunting Grounds. That's that Capcom PS2 Clock Tower-ish spin-off-ish horror game. Well, that was fucking fun. Also, this is really funny. I'm pretty sure if I do this, if I hit quit, I think it just reloads it again. Yeah, it does. Well, that was fun. Alright, so what do we think of the Horde?
In a distant and magical kingdom
Because I would probably rate this game
named Chauncey.
Chauncey. Like, what's a valid rating for this? Like, I feel like this is damn good status, or is it super duper status? It kind of is super duper for the 3DO.
Considers herself to be so beautiful as to entrance all her devotees. Now has the appearance of a large.
I'm gonna have to sit on that. What are the current ratings? Well, if I've rated Night Trap a damn good, then I think. Oh, I haven't even rated Sesame Street Numbers. Fake gamer. Yeah, I think it has to be super duper, honestly. I think it has to be super duper. Because I rated Night Trap a damn good, which I stand by. I stand by that.
too much wine to drink, springs forth, dagger in hand.
This part is so funny.
able to defend the
Sesame Street equals game of all time. No, you know what's funny? Ring, 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 ring. Uh-oh. Let's pick up the phone, gang. Who is it? It's me, Elbow. Are you playing the Horde? You should come back to Sesame Street. Brr, hang up.
Your Majesty!
You dare attack the king?
No!
For this, I will see you die slowly.
No!
No.
Nonsense! The lad saved my life!
See, Kirk Cameron really does a great job of portraying
Chauncey, sir!
Chauncey
My lord! Your Highness, sir,
as
I'm whatever
he
you will
gains
do.
confidence. Like, you can see that he gains confidence in each,
I was
you know,
raised
new
by a
cutscene.
kind herd of wild cows.
And so, like, right here, he's like a total goofball.
Ah,
Ah.
well, from
Like, I feel like the acting in this is actually quite good.
Sir Chauncey.
Obviously, it's corny, but it's funny.
Knights of the realm, and grant you vast tracts of land in the Shinto plains, along with the use of my mighty sword, Grim Thwacker.
Grim Thwacker.
It served me well in defending the kingdom from the evil, insatiable, terrifying
Horde.
Horde?
Horde? And see, now that you know the truth, now that you know the truth of the Chancellor, really makes you think about him in a different way, doesn't it? But anyways, thank you so much, everybody who dropped by. Let's go see if any of the homies are on. Thank you again, Zard, for the 14 months. Cheers to that. I think we might raid Jin, assuming that Jin is still on. Where is he? Where is he? What the hell? Is he not? What the fuck? Oh, there he is. It's right in front of my eyeballs this whole time. Thought he was evil, but he's just really evil. Star Wars taught Lily not to trust chancellors. Anyway, Zard, Lily, Richard, anybody lurking, appreciate you all. Peace out. We'll probably be back at it tomorrow for Gundam F91, which is a strategy game, fan translated. Should be interesting. I don't think that it's as long as something like Nectaris GB, so that's cool. But anyways, let's check in on Jin. He's playing some Tenchu, and he upscaled the shit out of it, which was a point of contention earlier in the stream. But anyways, bye bye. Have a fantastic day tomorrow.